Steven here from 101 Designs. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a carousel design here in Canva. So we're going to be creating slide frame. So I'm going to search on, I don't want to use the templates. I'm going to get a new document. So I'm just going to click on create a design. Then I want to use Instagram portrait size. So this is 1350 by 1080. Yeah, so it has created this portrait size for me now. So I already, for this one now, I'm going to be working with our same logo brand. So let me come back to our previous project. So if you can see, I'm working with this same fusion wears. This same fusion wears that I used earlier. So I'm working with the same brand. So but for this one now, we're going to create a carousel. So it's going to be a carousel for that same brand. Yeah, so we are on this frame here, though I want to change the color of the background, but then I'm still thinking I think it's preferable for me to just use a template. Yes, because I think I'm going to get like nice templates. Let's see, I like this one now. I like what's going on here, this one too. So let me import this one. Yeah, so this looks very nice. So I can just edit the picture behind and type in my details. So this one now is like my first option. So what I'm going to do is, I'm still looking at some other ones here. It's a fashion brand we are trying to get. So let me change the picture. So I already have the notes. I use ChatGPT. This is ChatGPT. I use ChatGPT to just generate a simple carousel note. So if you have your notes, you can just use it to craft your carousel. So for me here, what I have is why make fashion a priority. So I'm just going to go back to Canva, and then I'm going to replace this image here. So let me delete this one. Okay, I actually don't want to delete it, so let me see. There should be an option to replace it. Okay, so now I get, so I want it to be like this. Then the pictures that I'm going to be importing will just be the same way. So anyways, I'm just going to bring in a picture. So I'm going to go down to elements, and then I want to add images. So photos, and then I'll search. So let me search why make fashion a priority. So let me search fashion models. Yeah, so you can see fashion models. They're showing us different fashion models. So let me look for one that we'll use to replace this picture now. So it's just like, okay, the brand actually sells high grade unisex fashion wears. So let me just pick any of this image. So I'm just going to pick anyone, but also something that works. So let me pick this one now. So as you can see, I will increase it like this, and then I'm going to drop it like this and take it up. So I'm just going to delete this one, delete the previous one we have. So I'm just working with the templates with this one, so you just see how to create a carousel. So you can choose any design that works for you. So for me, I just feel this one works. So for some people, they might not really like this one, so it just depends on what you want. So this is it. I'm going to use this one like this, and then I'll change the text. So I'm just going to change the text I'll just go back to ChatGPT, copy, why make fashion a priority. Then I go back to Canva, and then I will just paste this. So why make fashion a priority? I think they separated the text from this one. So let me say, let me remove the priority from this text, like so, and then I have to stretch it. So you just have to play around with your fonts and adjust it. I think I need to drop the size a bit, so the size of the priority text can be bigger. So then here now, I'll just paste in my priority text, and then we have it there. So this is it. I'm going to select all of them and adjust the position. So yeah, so this is what we have now. Then this single text here, I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. You can see we have this content. So you see, fashion isn't just about clothing, it's a form of self-expression, confidence, and culture. So I'm just going to copy this too. And then I'm going to paste it here. Then I'll leave it like this, and then I want it to be above. Then I'll copy this. So I'm going to use this one that I selected. Now I'm going to use it as my swipe icon, swipe button. I'm going to copy this and take it up like this, and then I'll just zoom closer so I can be able to have control of what I'm doing properly. So I'm going to change the text here. This text inside, I'm going to change this to swipe. But I'm going to change the font. So this is a serif font. I'm going to change the font to, this is Times New Roman. So I'm going to use a sans serif font. So let me just use Poppins. So it's currently loading. Why is this taking time? It's taking time to load. Yeah, so we have the font changed there already. So I'm just going to double click. So what I want to do is to double click. Okay, I actually wanted to change this font. I wanted it to be like this so I can have a swipe icon, but it seems like the font is together with the shape. So I'm just going to leave it like this. I want to put an arrow key in front of the swipe, pointing to the right direction, so they can know that they need to swipe to the right direction. So I'm just going to go down to my elements again, and then I'm just going to search on arrow icon. So yeah, you can see it gives me a good number of arrow icons here. So I'm just going to, so I just need something simple. This one is good for me. Yeah, I don't need very serious pointing arrows, so this one is good. I just need to drop the size and place it here. So I think there should be room for me to adjust the weight of it. That's the thickness of this thing. So let me see if there's possibility. I don't think there's a possibility for that. So okay, it's not possible. So anyways, yeah, this is what we have now. So we have this arrow pointing left side. So let me zoom out so you can see. So it says, why make fashion a priority? This text, I need to increase the spacing between the lines so they won't be touching each other like this. So I just come to spacing, and then I'll say line spacing, and then I'll increase it a bit so you can see it's increasing. I need to drop it down a bit. So I know even though they don't need to touch each other, but I think that's kind of a style on its own too. So just leave it like this, for example. So let's leave it like this. Why make fashion a priority? So this is going to be our first page. So what do I need to do now? I just need to bring in the logo, which is this logo. I need to bring in this logo and place it somewhere there around the picture. So but I'll need to save this as a PNG without the background. So let me see. I'm going to select this logo. Okay, if you recall, I locked this one, so I'm going to unlock it so we can easily select them like this. So I'm going to, let me see, I'm going to copy this and let me see if I can paste it here on this design. So let me see, paste. I've not really tried this, I've never tried this, but yeah, it worked. So you see, I copied it and I pasted it here. But the problem is that we still have our logo showing the shape behind it, and we don't need that. So I would have loved this logo to just have our colors, like just the color, like let it just be a plain white, and plain. If it's blue, then it's just going to just be plain blue. But this one comes with this, so let me try and figure that out on how to cut it. So I checked the logo and I couldn't find a way to cut out this section so we can have a transparent space within this fusion and the F. But anyways, what we're going to do is just to bring in the logo and put a background with this same color inside. So I'm just going to do the same style. But let me just go back here and redo. Yeah, so I clicked on redo, and then I'm going to lock this so we can freely move our logo like this. So I just have to add a background. I just have to add a white, sorry, I say a background. I need to add a white shape behind the logo there. So I'm just going to zoom in, and then I need to work with our color palette here. That's one thing again. So the colors of these things that we have here, the font and this particular background, also this particular white space here, needs to be the color of our brand. So I'm going to go here and find include our project. So let me see. I think we have previously imported images uploads. Yeah, so from our uploads here, you can see that we had our picture that we uploaded. So I'm going to click on this. I think it should upload. So you have to double click it so it can come in. So I'm going to reduce the size of this. So this is our color palette. I'm going to reduce the size and place it somewhere here. So don't worry, I'm going to delete it. So just to use it to pick colors for our stuff. So I'm going to pick the background here, and then I'll go to colors, eyedropper tool. I use the eyedropper tool, and then I'm going to pick this color here, which is going to be our background color. And so it's almost the same thing with the one that we had. So I'm going to select our font like this, go to color, use the same eyedropper tool to select this, our dark greenish shape. Yeah, so that should be like army green or something. And then I use to select these ones as well, and also these ones can still remain the same colors that they are since they're like black. But anyways, let me just change this one to our normal color. So let me see, same color like that. So it's just the same thing, you just have to pick and change colors. So let me just select all of this and change color. Anyways, I'm just going to leave it like this. Yes, so we have our color here. So I want to do a square shape behind the logo and place it on top. Place the logo on top of the shape. So let me see. I'm just going to go to shape, and then let me just search square shape. So in case you're having issues locating anything, you can just search it, and then you can just see it there. So I have square shape here, so I'm just going to bring in the square shape, and then from here now I would go to position, and then I'll say send to back. So okay, I don't actually want to send it to back, I just need to send it backward. If I say send to back, it's going to send even behind this our image here, so I just say send backward, and then you can see it sends us back here. So if you want to resize the shape in a way that it doesn't distort like this, doesn't go in an unorganized form, you can hold shift, and then it's going to just go direct as a going to just resize properly as a proper square shape. So I'm going to just change the color to our usual color, this one, like this, so you can blend with that stuff in our logo. So I'm going to zoom in and then just position this properly. Yeah, so that is our logo there. I'm just going to group this so we can easily move it around and anyhow we want. So what I wanted was for us to bring in our logo without this background like this, but unfortunately we couldn't get to remove the other shape in our logo, so let's just leave it like this. So I think I was thinking of rounding the corners for the shape, but let's just leave it like this. So next up, we're going to go to duplicating frames. Yeah, we're going to go to duplicating frames. So what we're going to do is to add page. Let me see if I say add page. Oh, it adds a page without the content. So I'm just going to undo this. So if I come here, you can see duplicate page. So it duplicates page. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the view here, because I want to be seeing it in a linear format, something like this. Yeah, so this is the way I want to be seeing it, so I can be able to do my thing. So but this way it seems a bit too far. Let me see, hide. So this is the first page and this is the second page. So what I need to do is to change the picture and change the text here. So I think let me just take it back to the previous view. I think that view, I just have to go down, scroll down. So we have the first page like this, and we have this page like this. So I'm just going to change this picture, and I think I need to reduce the size of the logo. So you can like use whatever pattern you want for your carousel, but I'm just using this one just for the sake of just to show you this description. So I'm just going to use same pattern and see, or probably I can, let me unhide this picture, unlock this picture. I can unlock this picture, so I can equally do this picture like this, for example, and then I can take the text, sorry, can do it like this, and then this text I can now place it here for our the rest of the notes that we have. So I can just to have something different from the first one. So you should also know that I'm not using this direct picture. I'm going to source for pictures, other pictures that might blend. So yeah, this is how I want to have the rest of the body flowing. So we have it like this, and then like this, and then the swipe will also be there, but I'm just going to drop the size of the swipe. Yes, so what I'm going to do is the fusion wares, I'm going to move the logo here like this, and then I'll leave it like this. So I'm just showing you like different patterns of doing your own thing. So you must not just use the template exactly the way you cut it. You can still modify it. But for the first frame, I just used it like that. I just modified our details to suit our own particular details, but you don't necessarily always have to do it like that. So another thing I can do, since this our logo is having the background from the first frame, I can decide to take this here and probably bring the logo down somewhere. It's possible to, like, your logo don't, it must not always be at the top here. It can also be down. But anyways, let me just leave it there for the sake of time. So I'm just going to go down, and yeah, this is the first page. So I'll go back to ChatGPT. So for the sake of time, I'm going to just quickly add up all these details. I'm just going to show you how to add for this particular for frame, and then for the upcoming frames, I'm just going to do it sharply. Then I'm just going to do it quickly. Then we would just, I'll just forward the video so you guys can just, when you're working on your own, you can just take your time and do it. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to do it quickly. So this one, I'm just going to head over to ChatGPT. So this is the next thing. We have fashion as self-expression. So that's going to be the heading. So head over to Canva. I'm just going to delete this one. So let's have only this one here. I'm going to double click, or let me see. The other one was italic, so let's leave it. Let's leave this one. V, fashion as self expression. So let me see. Self expression. So we can leave it like this, and then I can say maybe drop the size slightly, and then yeah. So I can also go to the spacing here and increase the size between the lines like this, and then I'll just go and copy the body text from here. Fashion allows you to express yourself, or just copy, and then I'll just paste it here. I'll paste what we copied here. Yeah, so as you can see, this is the body text. You can just adjust it like this. Yeah, so this is the body text and this is the headline. So you can just continue adding a page. I'm just going to quickly add text for all of the rest. Yeah, so I'm done adding the picture, so I just did something really quick here. So I've added some images. This is what we have. So this is the first. So I just decided to bring the logo down here. I was not comfortable with seeing the logo having the background color. It was not looking nice to me. So the logo is meant to be in PNG format, and so I have not really explored properly on how to cut out shapes on Canva, but if I do learn it, then I would find a way to communicate it to you. So yeah, this is it now. So this is the first page. I had to drop the the size of this why make your fashion A, then the priority is now big. So this is the way it is now. Then you can continue scrolling down, and these are the pictures with the swipe icon. Very simple, nothing complicated. So then here I had to place the logo in this angle, and then I think I should shift the swipe here like this. I'm just trying to just change things so at least they can look presentable. So this is what we have. So what I need to do now is just to put a call to action, something like order now or buy now, but we have a swipe already. So let me see. So I'm just going to duplicate this swipe stuff. Oh no, I'm going to leave the swipe there. So I'm looking for a way to add a call to action that says order now. So I'm going to duplicate this text. So another way to duplicate on PC is to hold Alt. So once you are on the thing you want to duplicate, a text, image, anything, you can just hold Alt key and then you just drag. It's going to duplicate that text for you. So here now I'm going to click on, okay, I don't really need to put order now. This is the carousel, yeah, and it's talking about fashion. So anyways, I'm just going to put contact details. This don't necessarily need to have that order now. So let me just put sure, I'm just going to put a website. This is something very matured, so let me just put a website. So let me just say fusion wears.com. So in that case, anybody that sees the website knows that okay, if I want to order, I can go to their websites, or you just directly contact them from where you are seeing the ads from, or the particular carousel from. It could be Instagram, it could be Facebook, anywhere. So I'm going to use Helvetica for, okay, I use Poppins for the other one. So another thing, when working on a brand project, you need to stick to specific fonts for a brand. So for this one, I was supposed to actually use the font I used for the logo, but we have already gone this far, so no need to start going to change it. But you just need to have a specific font for your brand, so you can always correlate, and it should always reflect on any brand assets that you're creating. So this is it, fusionwares.com. So I'm going to drop it down slightly, then I'll go and increase the spacing between the letters so it can be, let me see if that works, something like this. Yeah, it doesn't need to be really big, so let me just drop the size down to, yeah, so I'm going to position this. So I'll go to position, then for my alignment here I'll just click on center so it can actually be on the center of the page. Yeah, so there we go. This is our simple carousel design, very simple and matured, so you don't need to make your design too congested. So all the spacing that you can see within this design, they are also part of the design as well. So like there needs to be enough space so when someone comes they can easily read and okay, yeah, this is the message, because the actual thing is the message you're passing, and the design as well needs to like correlate with the message in a way. So you don't need too much details and you don't need too little details, so just balance anything that you're doing. So this is it. This is our simple carousel design for fusion wears here in Canva. So thank you for watching, and yeah, stay tuned for the next tutorial.